it's important to understand that you lived your life to gain all of these things, but at what point do you stop to enjoy them before you move on to the next one to get more things? So the pandemic kind of forced us to stop and have to enjoy it. Some people realized they didn't, and some people were like, "Wow, I made it," and turnaround point. But that's what I mean by like rest
Yeah.
is having the ability to just sit down and don't plan anything for the day. Be spontaneous for the day. See what happens. Do
Yes.
whatever you want to do for an entire 24 hours. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Within
I think,
reason, of course.
yeah, we just don't do that enough as people. I think often because we don't have time built into these societal constructs of work, family, and other obligations for that. We don't build that day into the week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in the 2 day work week anymore, to be honest. I think the 3 day or 2 day weekend
Hmm.
and 5 day work week. I think the 4 days on, 3 days off work week is like the most optimal because I had that at one point. I was working just 4 10s and I would have 3 days off. And like the first couple weeks of having that was kind of hard for me because I would do what I normally do. The 4 days I'm working, I would go to work and then I would come home, try to spend whatever amount of time I had with myself to enjoy myself because I'm working. I'm not going to go hang out with anybody else because I have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning the next day. And then on my days off, try to hang out with someone and try to do all of my errands, including my laundry, cleaning up where I live, taking out the trash, doing the dishes, cleaning up the kitchen and everything, sweep, mop, the basic upkeep and maintenance that you need to have whenever you live anywhere. On top of maybe having to go pay bills, maybe I gotta go drive somewhere and go get groceries, I gotta go pick up dog food or something. And that would take up those 2 days entirely. And then by the time those 2 days are over, I feel like I haven't done anything that I actually want. Like I'm still tired, I'm still exhausted, and I have to go back to work. And then when I had 3 days, the the first couple weeks of doing it, I would that the end of that second day, I'd be like, oh man, I gotta go to work tomorrow, and I'd be so tired, and I would just lay there and I would pass out, and then I would wake up thinking I have to go to work, and then remember I don't, and I would be
Yeah.
like, wow, I don't know what to do with my day.
Yeah, I struggled with at the beginning of the pandemic not having to go uh, into work. Now, again, I had a very flexible work schedule, so that part of it wasn't too much of a shift. But just waking up closer to my natural biological clock and being in my own home, not grabbing things while I was out, and it's kind of calming down. In the beginning, it made me incredibly anxious because I didn't know what to do with myself. There were all of these things that I normally had as tasks that were just gone.
What do we do? Come up with different tasks that are
Yeah,
more fun, tasks that I want to do,
I
not
played.
tasks that someone else wants me to do or that I
Mhm.
have to do, tasks that I want to do.
I played video games before they actually locked everything down. I went to the bookstore and grabbed a whole bunch of books, and I drank mai tais every night, and it was amazing. Yeah, I just think it's really forced us all to reevaluate the patterns of our days, not even like the big existential things in life. I mean, obviously it's a worldwide existential crisis, but the little things, just like the pattern of your days. We really did not build a society conducive to creating happy humans.
No, we did not.
And everybody's just going, oh, wait, this kind of sucks. This is kind of awful.
Or questioning why we even do it in the first place.
Right? Why do we lock people up, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, to stare at computers and bite their fingernails and be anxious until it's over, and then you go home and sleep so that you can do it the next day? Like, how is that good for anybody?